G'day everybody, welcome back to Lightyear Frontier. Hope you guys are doing well. We're out here at the new location of our farm, and we want to talk about what happened in the previous episode. Well, that was pretty much it. We spent the majority of the episode really just planning out where we were going to keep our new farm, and this is the location. Hopefully it'll do us some good. It is a little bit more challenging to perhaps farm around this area, but I really like the fact that we've got this nice creek with a nice waterfall in the background as well. Very serene location. Anyway, we do still have a bit more of the farm out over that way, so we're going to double check on what's going on there. But there's a couple of main things that we're going to be doing in this episode. Firstly, there's the matter of the radio tower, and I've already done some homework here before starting this episode, and looked up, well, in the previous videos, what kind of materials we're going to need, so hopefully we'll be able to do it pretty quickly. Just gonna recycle these planters over here, and yeah, we have one last planter to go, which has a bit more of our carrots in there. Speaking of carrots, we are still obviously trying to grow as many carrots as possible. I've got another 16 seeds here, which means that it is possible to put more carrots in at least one more planter, so that might not be a bad idea to do right away. That way we can make sure that we've got some more carrots going pretty quickly. Then obviously once we do have those carrots, I'm gonna have to try and make the oil as well, so I shouldn't forget about that. Anyway, let's just water all of the spots here, and we'll make sure we do that before we decide to do anything else today. Speaking of the day, guys, when I left you guys in the previous episode, I think it was evening at the time, and because I am making screenshots and stuff for these videos, unfortunately the game doesn't exactly stop when you're in photo mode. The time actually still progresses, and if you progress to the next day, you pretty much get like an autosave that overwrites the previous save that you have. So here I am already on the next day basically, so if you're wondering why it's not evening, that's the reason. Right, so I think we're done in terms of watering plants here. I think there's actually just the watering that needs to be done for the carrots over here. So let's get that done. And then we can start thinking about gathering the materials for this radio tower. Right. Materials. So there's actually 4 materials that we need. You know what? Before we cover off the materials, let me just also double check on something, because there is one other thing that I would like to do today, aside from making the radio tower, and that is to try and get ourselves the path maker. That way we can start making the paths for our new home here. That way it'll look less jarring when we're sort of passing through different sections of the farm. And if we actually have a pathway, then, you know, it'll look quite nice that way. Anyway, I can probably get some oils going. Ooh, I can even get some carrot oils going right now. I will do that. And I want some more polyberry oils as well. Okay, so in terms of materials though, as I said, I did my homework. We've got hardwood that we need, 12 of those. So let's just see if we can find and scrummage up some hardwood. There's 10 in here. And then we need aluminium frames, which we don't have, I don't think, but we could make. So let's just get to that. We need 5 of those. Alright, and we need aluminium electronics as well. So let me just take a look at whether or not we can make those. Yeah, I think we need just the 3, so that's good. And then we need 8 copper ores, which I believe we already have. So all I'm gonna do is just throw in all of the things that we don't need. That's just normal wood. We do need 2 more pieces of hardwood though. So yeah, we probably need to gather a tiny little bit more, that's fine. Just drop that there, root oils. My bad. Let me split it from there. There we go. Alright. So, 2 more pieces of hardwood. I think we should be able to get to that on our way to the yellow forests. Speaking of the yellow forests, there's still the need to clean up as well, isn't there? Let me just take a look at where we are. Oh yes, this is the dead end. We can't really get around from there. But yeah, I like having our sort of dead end here because this is where we started the game, right? So I'm okay with that not really leading anywhere. If anything, we could probably build a little bit further up this way if we wanted to. Alright, so just gonna swing around. Do I want to check in on the merchant?
Come on up and take a look.
Not a lot of good rates for selling. But if we want to buy stuff, I feel like Karut seeds might be a good thing to get. So if we get like 18,
Coming right up.
that'll give us the ability to at least plant Karuts in 2 more planters. So yeah, that'd be very nice. I don't know if it's better to, you know, clean up yellow forests before we actually put the radio tower down, or if it's okay for us to just place the radio tower anyway. If I'm not mistaken, it's this way. And we turn right here. Yeah, we can actually do a little bit of the cleanup. So I may as well do this while I'm on the way. I don't know about these though. Can I? Yeah, okay, I can actually clean that. What is going on here? It doesn't say that it's a resource or anything like that. Maybe it's just some kind of a plant. Yeah, can't cut it down. Okay, not bad. We'll probably come back for the rest of the cleanup, because I sort of want to get the radio tower down. Now from here, I can't exactly remember how we got to the radio tower site. Maybe if we just swing around? Quite possibly. I do need some hardwood though, don't I? Which I've completely forgotten about. Just gonna see if I can find like a larger tree to cut down. These should be okay. Alright, let's do this.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, the signal's much stronger now. Can you hear me properly? My name is Ulf, and, I live on the planet next door. The big red one. The reason I'm contacting you is, well, I'm in a spot of trouble. I run botanic experiments on the local flora, but I've run out of supplies. It would be a huge help if you could send some my way, if it's not too much of a bother. I promise I'll make it worth your while. Thank you.
Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought that this guy was trying to contact us from, let's say, like another part of the planet that we're on. But no, he's out there. So must have some really good tech there to be able to communicate that far away. But so he needs a bit of a hand with I guess delivering stuff. So accept a request from Ulf. How do we do that? Oh, here. Okay. So available requests: microscope lenses, oil exchange. Client's got some engine parts that need oiling. You up for a job? Plant oil, 0 out of 10. 250 bucks. This one's 440. So I guess I have to maybe accept the one from Ulf specifically, but we can do other tasks from other people as well here. Interesting. I don't know why the radio tower wouldn't be somewhere a little bit more accessible though. Seems a bit difficult to try and get up here. Unless we want to move the base closer, but we've just moved. I like how he's got like flowers sprouting in his beard. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because you know, if flowers can sprout from your beard, there's probably something wrong there. He's got a leaf on his head as well. He kind of looks like a dwarf. Just saying. Right, I think it's time to head home. Oh yes, sorry, we do want to just accept the quest though, and I think it's also one way for the game to sort of, you know, help us progress with developing our technology. Is there a way for us to look at the requests though? Requests here. Microscope lenses. These lenses on my microscope have worn down and it's now slowing down my work significantly. Could you help me collect and deliver a clear lens? 0 out of 2. Right. So clear lenses coming up. I have no idea how to make them, but we'll no doubt learn. We'll come back to the cleanup effort later on. For now, I'm just keen on going back home. Yeah, big old creature bones there. Might be prehistoric. If there is indeed any history to be had on this world. Well, I suppose there would be, right? Yeah, I'm just glad that there are none of those things roaming around. We can rest easy. And jump down, parkour. Grab some aluminium, why not? Because we have used a little bit. Great. All right.
Morning,
Well,
sleepyhead. Let's build something jaw-dropping today. Something that'll inspire us while we do a hard day's work.
looks like a bit of a foggy day today. No matter. We should be able to be very productive regardless. Okay. Let's maybe start with some more carrots. I get the feeling that we might actually have all the carrot oils that we need for the speed upgrade that we're looking for. So I might just do a couple of batches there, and I want some rabbage. And then over here, I think we can go in with... We want polyberries? Maybe I'll do rabbage, but I might wait for these ones to mature, and then we'll do some more rabbage seeds. Cool. Alright, let's just do the watering that we need to get done. May as well grab more water. Alright, very nice. We do need a little bit more for the stuff out there. Actually, those carrots look like they're ready, so perhaps, maybe all we need to do is just break down the planter, and that is going to be it, really. There we go. Like we were never here. Like we were never here. Alright, let's keep going. Maybe I should check in with the merchant and let's see if we can sell something decent. Nope. I'm wanting to sell my geodes and stuff, you know, but... Unless, I think it might be... It might be that we're a little bit too far, and that's why it's not reading the stuff that we have in here. That could be. Grab the geodes and the petrified eggs, and I'll see if I can sell these.
Come on up and take a look.
Yeah, there we go. Not looking like really good rates or anything, but do I really want to hang on to these though?
I bet I can find a buyer for this stuff. Pleasure doing business with you.
I mean, it's not really doing anything for us, right? Like, it'll just fetch us some cash. May as well get the cash earlier. Okay, so 7 crude oils. I thought we would have had like a hell of a lot more oil by now. Okay, cool. That's done. I want to make myself the path maker thingo. So let me just check on that once more. Here. I can create a mission for that. So now I can track it. Hollyberry oils. Okay. Well, maybe I can pivot one of the machines to make hollyberry oils. And then I need aluminium frames, which I think we have enough aluminium for. Hang on, how many? 4. And then aluminium electronics, we need 5, okay. Well, we might need a bit more aluminium after this. But yeah, just waiting for the polyberry oils to be ready. And in the meantime, I am going to check on what's required for the lenses. So I have a feeling that we're going to need perhaps stone dust. And it might be something that can be made from here. So let's take a look. No. It's not from here. So where do we make those from? This is all the crafting stuff, right? So flower beds. I guess this is maybe another type of decoration. It could be something that unlocks after I pick up some of this stuff. Clear glass. New construct. Furnace. Okay. Alright. Makes sense. So let's take a look at what we need for the furnace then. And perhaps maybe the furnace is something that we can build over here? Maybe. I could fit maybe 2 furnaces? Is that a thing? Maybe not. I could squeeze it in like that. But maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll just start with 1. Clay. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna stuff the wood in there, but the clay, I'm not entirely sure where we find that from. We might need to do a little bit more exploring, so these lenses might take a while before we get there. Anyway, we've got enough for the pathway maker. So let's get that upgrade. Very nice. Okay. Left control. Bipedal mode, path maker mode. Dirt or stone. Interesting. Oh, and we're now... Hang on a second, can I... Oh, what? That's very cool, very cool. Alright. Yeah, I want to start making a path. And I definitely want like a pathway that is sort of moving across here. This is our sort of main road, if you will. So, spacebar lower, spacebar raise. Okay. Left shift for removal mode. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't mind a good dirt path. That's fine. If we ever get to building like a larger like town or a larger settlement, then maybe. Let's try the removal mode here just to see what that's all about. There we go. Alright. I can sort of maybe try and peter this off a little bit. Make it less jarring. I'm probably being a little bit pedantic here, but that's fine. I like it when the game lets us sort of create pleasing aesthetics. Something like that. Cool. Let's raise. And I suppose I should go back into bipedal mode. Nice. So I don't think we're done just yet. There's still the matter of making the road that leads this way. So let's go back into road making mode. We'll lower that. And yeah, let's make this pathway. Good times. Alright. That is exactly what we're looking for. If anything, I would love the ability to perhaps control the size of the road that's being made. We could probably just make another road that continues this way. I could do that right now, actually. Oh god. Nope. Fix that. Okay. Very nice. Maybe we can just have just a tiny bit of the pathway sort of lead up into our upgrade station. Can we do that? Yeah, I suppose. We might have to back into it though. There we go. Oh, goodness me, it's almost morning. I'm way too preoccupied with this. Can be a little bit addictive, you know. Let me just try to remove a tiny bit more here. I think it looks decent. We can continue with a bit more of that work another time. Gonna see if I can sneak in a snooze here. Nice.
Nothing like a good
All right.
night's rest. That mech of yours is looking good today. Those modifications you did yesterday really paid off.
Nice. Okay, so we should be able to do like more rabbage or maybe polyberries. Polyberries might not be a bad idea. We have been making a lot of polyberry oil. And I think over here we should actually switch out to maybe some more of this. What is this? Wheat? I was about to say barley. I'm playing a lot of Valheim, and there you grow barley all the time for a lot of meals. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if this game had a few more elements to it, like, you know, survival or something like that as well, because Yeah, it feels like if you're farming stuff, you would want to farm stuff that you can eat. Alright, brilliant. Now, I think the real focus is going to be trying to find out where we can find clay. And clay may either be at Stepstone Peak, or actually no, we found iron in Stepstone Peak, but we sort of need to upgrade our spike saw before we can actually do anything about it. I don't know about clay and whether or not we can get clay without having to upgrade. Just checking on whether or not we can get our sprint speed yet. Not quite. We will need some copper wire, and I think we should be able to just get some copper wire going, though we are almost out of copper ores as well. So since we're going to have to wait for more caroots to mature, actually we can make some more caroot oils right now. We may as well. So yeah, the caroot oils, I think that'll be the last batch that we have to sort of wait for before we can get that upgrade. I think maybe going for some copper ores is a good idea at this point. And we might also want to explore yellow forests a bit more. See if we can continue the cleanup effort. And hopefully we can find some clay out in that location once we do clean things up. Oh, and for the stone, or sorry, for the glass, I think we're going to need actual stones to drop into the grinder, right? So I should actually be gathering up some of the stone that I see. Crystals, no, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Whoops. Okay. Can we flip this over? That's a first. I didn't know we could tip the mech over. Oh yeah, that looks like certain death. Right. I am looking to go to... Oh, is it Edge Cliffs that I need to go to? I think so, guys. Sorry, I've obviously gone the wrong way. There's actually a lot of ravage out in the wild. I'm guessing it's because we've probably not been in the area for a very long time, and that's why we're finding a lot more stuff. Again, just an assumption on my part. Hang on. What the heck is this? Coal deposit. I did not see this before, guys. I guess maybe it's so dark that I thought these were just like empty. There we go. Alright, at least we've got a little bit of a supply of coal. I have no idea what we need coal for, but maybe it's the furnace. Maybe the furnaces are going to require some coal. It would make sense. How are we doing for space here? We've still got about half the mech to fill up. So that's good. So yeah, yellow forest. I think we're gonna have to come back to that. Because I want to get the copper first. And once we get all of the copper, I think we should be able to get that speed upgrade pretty quickly. Yeah, that's the way. Perhaps maybe I should be getting used to seeing some of these landmarks, like the big landmarks, and decide which way I need to go. But yeah, I'm not so good with directions. Yeah, that's the copper that I want. Oh, and I won't say no to some extra root seeds. Yeah, I think the reason why we find so many of these is exactly what I mentioned. We've just not been to the area for a while now, so a lot of the things have respawned, and we've just not collected them in the last several days. Great. Nice. Maybe there's a little bit more if we go to this pathway over here. I think there's a couple more ore spawn points. Yeah. There we go. Quite a few, actually. But I must say, the coal was actually a very lucky find. I wasn't expecting to find coal in that location. Oh, okay, we are over encumbered, so I guess we can't carry that much more. What can I drop? Everything seems kind of valuable. What about the fibers? Does that help? Okay, we're still over encumbered. Perhaps maybe if I let go of a little bit of copper. Nope. Yeah, no, we definitely need a bit more space, don't we? Yeah, something like that. Okay. Lowland plains. No, this is not the direction we want to go in. I can't remember if we've been through there. Ah, edge cliffs. Alright. No. This is the meadows. Yeah, okay. Yeah, actually, it's a bit more of a shortcut, isn't it? Don't have to go the long way around. Might not be a bad idea to make myself a path that leads up that way. Alright, so with all of the copper now in hand, I think I should be able to make the wires that I need. So 5 of those. And let's just stash some stuff away. Anyway, let's see if we can get this upgrade. Sweet. Okay. So, let's see how fast we can run now. Yeah, that's pretty good. It does feel a little bit faster, doesn't it? I don't know if it's like super significant, but I think by the time we get the final upgrade for the sprints, we'll be flying around the place. I am kind of concerned about how much we'll need for that though, so let me just quickly check on that. Okay. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we don't really know of just yet. Coil vine oil, springs, well, springs we just probably have to make at some point. Iron frames, okay. Yeah. Heaps of stuff that we've not seen. Right. Well, we've gotten like almost the entire, you know, first tier of upgrades here. Seed shooter lock on. I mean, I could get it. It's only a little bit more aluminium rods and plant oils, so next time I pick up more aluminium rods, we'll look at that. But this is probably the primary thing that I want to look for. So Spike Saw Power 2. And what's this? Spike Saw Damage 1. Increase the damage of the Spike Saw, allowing it to break materials in fewer hits. Okay. Obviously, this one's probably the priority. We just need a few more Karut oils before we can get there. And apparently we already have the aluminium electronics. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. Right, so is it time for a bit of a sleep? Probably.
Wakey, wakey, partner. Remember to harvest any crop that has become fully grown today. No use in waiting for that sweet reward any longer than needed.
Okie doke. So, let's do the watering. Or not. Let's make sure that we protect our farm. Excuse me. Come on. Not letting any weeds drop in. I'll just grab all of these because yeah, actually going into third person is probably a lot easier. I've already lost some of my polyberries there. I'm glad that it's just polyberries. But I can imagine this being so much more difficult to defend once we have like an even bigger farm. Which is kind of the reason why I'm keeping things small-ish for now. Oh, wrong tool. There we go. Nice. Alright, so we do have one entire plot to think about. We want carrots. Got plenty of carrots. Let's do some more polyberry. Right. With all of that out of the way, I think it's time for us to go back to the Yellow Forest and see if we can deal with all of the weeds there. Just seeing how our weight is looking. Not that great. Should actually just store stuff. Alright. Let's head out there. I do want to just swing by some aluminium here, pick that up, and actually, this area doesn't exactly lead anywhere, does it? But it's nice to have a source of aluminium nearby. I probably don't need to pick up the rest, I could just leave it. Or, hang on. No. That's probably probably a better idea for us to pick it up. That way we can let the game respawn some of this stuff for us little by little. That way we won't be waiting around for aluminium to respawn all the time. I do want to stash it away though. Yeah, okay, this speed. I need to get used to the speed. And I feel like maybe we probably want to like make some more crates and barrels and stuff, because I'm probably needing a little bit more storage sometime soon. Oh yes, there's the objective that we have to complete with the paint gun as well, so that's like a tutorial thing. Yeah, I reckon we'll be able to do it very soon. I just need to sort of decide what I want to paint, but perhaps maybe we can just like paint some structures or something. Doesn't have to be the mech. I like the mech being red. I think down there is like a completely different area, right? Is it lowland plains or... Oh no, it is still part of the Yellow Forest. Interesting. Fossil fish. Nice. There's just so many of these weeds everywhere. Alright, and we've circled back this way. We'll get rid of this as well. I wonder if this is just gonna give us hardwood. Yeah, okay. It's good to know. Right, if you swing this way. I do have to say though, Yellow Forest does actually look quite beautiful. I wouldn't mind perhaps moving to this location if we do get bored of the meadows. I assume the game allows you to pick any place you want to start your farm. Great. 85%. Mountainside coast. Right. Where are we? Right, okay. Well, let's head back. Probably don't want to look around Mountainside coast. Ooh, there's a little cave here. Ah, right. Okay, so if we feel like feeding this thing. Oh, but oh, there's a white color flower. But I can't exactly do anything just with my pickaxe though, right? Oh. Blue crystal. Not sure if there's anything else. Oh no. Okay. I did not mean to do that. So new construct, silo. And then blue crystal dust. Okay, obviously missing some of the very, very small weeds. A bit more right here. And yeah, I think it's just this area that I saw before, which I thought wasn't part of the forest already. There we go. Very nice.
Once again, life returns. Nice work. I just realized I forgot to tell you what the R in my name stands for. It's robust. There were a few other models, like nimble, efficient, adaptable, and so on. I was built to last. The others weren't. One by one, their signals went out. It was 100 or so years ago when the last one went dark. Been pretty lonely ever since.
It's a little bit sad. Poor old Piper. She just wants a friend. What's going on over here? Okay. Well, it's getting pretty late. But I think we've managed to do quite a lot this time around. I do want one of these white flowers, though, just to unlock the ability to grab some white paint. So... But yeah, happy with how the episode has turned out. We definitely managed to complete our objective here of constructing the communications tower, or radio tower, or whatever you want to call it. And we've made contact with Ulf. And we now have a task that is presumably going to lead us forward to the next things that we should really be looking at crafting. So when we come back in the next episode, I'm obviously going to focus quite heavily on trying to get these lenses made. We need to start off with making some glass first, but I am kind of curious to see what will unlock in this area. We need the what was it that we needed? We needed clay, I think, and it is still sort of a bit of a question mark as to where we're going to find clay. I should break this open, but I am sort of hoping that the clay may appear in this region, and it will do so once we wake up on the next day. So which way do we go? Just trying to find my way out. This way. Ow. Yeah, this is where the alien town is. Or the town ruins. We swing around this way, I think. Home sweet home. Yeah, so I'm thinking, guys, I'm probably going to continue the series for quite a bit because if you look at the amount of regions there are, there's not too many. So I feel like this game is quite a small experience, maybe. I mean, I say not many, but then there's this, and then there are these places as well, which we haven't really been to. Well, we have reached Mountainside Coast and lowland plains. We just haven't done the cleanup. But yeah, then there's this area to explore. I don't know how we're even supposed to get there. Perhaps maybe the boost pack is supposed to let us sort of skip around on some of these smaller islands. It might be the case. And then I guess maybe the end game is going to be us going through that door, the mysterious door that keeps lighting up, and perhaps maybe exploring this region here. So it doesn't seem like a very long game, just based on what we can see. So yeah, I'm happy to continue and hopefully see it through to its conclusion, though it is an early access game, right? So who knows, they might actually add even more you know, after the fact. But anyway, I think this is probably a good place for us to call it an episode. Let me actually just have a sleep first, that way things won't be so jarring when we come back to the next episode. Especially when I need to make some of my screenshots. Ooh, there we go. We've got some blue crystals everywhere. Right. Not exactly what I was hoping for, because I'm trying to look for clay but I'm sure we'll find it soon. Hopefully. There are the other regions to try and explore as well, so we could...
Hope you're well this fine morning. Restoring that region yesterday felt great. Maybe there was some more good to be done around here. Keep a lookout, will ya?
I was gonna say, perhaps maybe we can go to some of the other regions and find the clay in those regions instead. Lowland Plains. Yeah, Lowland Plains seems like it would be like a very easy area to go to and perhaps try to clean up, and you know, maybe that's where we're going to find the resources that we need. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and yeah, if you did, leaving that like definitely helps out quite a bit. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.